Being a part of a Greek life is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You have the chance to make lifelong friends and experience some incredible social situations and community. I'm a junior at the University of Oregon, and I didn't rush Greek life when I was a freshman, mostly because of finances. That's why I'm here today, to present 5 ways to help afford rushing Greek life, so you don't have the same regrets I did and not being a part of it. Most of all my friends are, and it looks incredible. So let's dive right in and explain these 5 great ways that can help you. First thing I want to talk about is to do your homework. Definitely do some research when it comes to dues and living in. You'd assume that most houses on the same campus would cost about the same price, but the truth is that they don't. They can actually vary really widely, and you're going to want to talk to the VPs at finance at these different houses to get all the nitty-gritty details. And you also want to do your research on whether or not living in is more or less expensive than renting an apartment. That might sound crazy and probably isn't the case for a lot of Greek houses at schools like Ole Miss or generally in the South. But at some Greek houses at the University of Oregon, you can actually save money by living in. When you're renting an apartment, not only are you paying a monthly fee, but you also have to pay for groceries and electricity. But when you pay your dues and pay to live in a Greek house, you're having all of that provided for you. And the comparison can be really interesting and unique. Like I said, make sure to definitely do your homework and do your research. You might be really surprised at what you find. Strategy number 2 is to find or build your own side hustle. If you've spent any time on this channel, you're going to quickly discover it's a really strong reoccurring theme on the channel. We love side hustles. We're a massive advocate for them. And that's because they have really flexible hours. They typically pay more than minimum wage, and they're also really fun. I'm not going to waste any time here since I have so much other content about it, but make sure to go check out the channel, and I'm sure you'll love what you'll see. Tip number 3 is to ask for money to pay for dues for your birthday and for other holidays. You might be tempted to ask for the newest iPhone or the newest headphones or whatnot. Those are all items that I'm sure you're going to love and enjoy, but compared to the experience of being in Greek life, they're probably not as much of a priority. Your relatives are going to want you to have this once-in-a-lifetime experience, and they're going to want to support that. I'm sure there's a lot of people who will get behind that cause, and having done it themselves potentially will contribute towards it. So definitely consider asking for money to pay for dues for your birthday or for different holidays, as it might be the factor that tips you over the edge and allows you to afford being in Greek life. The 4th tip that we have is to apply to as many scholarships as possible. I've said this before, but a lot of people apply to scholarships their senior year of high school and they completely stop once they get to college. Don't do that. Make sure to keep applying to scholarships throughout college, as you probably have higher odds of getting that money. If you can save a couple $1,000s on tuition, that's going to free up that money to be going somewhere else, and potentially be going towards your dues and paying for Greek life. In fact, this is probably one of the best ideas on the list and can really push you over the edge, making Greek life completely financially responsible and affordable. The last and 5th tip that we have for you guys is to create a budget and to stick to it. There's some great apps out there to help you. Mint is a personal favorite. But this can really make a difference. Expenses add up. And as Benjamin Franklin said, a penny saved is a penny earned. So definitely create a budget, cut down on spending money on those nice Starbucks iced lattes, and especially on subscriptions, which I've realized is probably one of the biggest expenses that people don't realize in college especially, and amongst our generation. But like I said, if you can create a budget and stick to it, you can predict where your money is going to go in the future and be able to decide accurately and effectively whether or not you're going to be able to afford Greek life. So those are our 5 tips and strategies for affording Greek life, which is a super special opportunity. But like I said, I'm not actually in Greek life. And if anybody watching this is, you have the opportunity to drop some comments and provide even more value and advice to anyone considering this decision and needing some help making it. I hope it helped. Please make sure to subscribe and like this, and see you next time.